Alright, this is Baron over at Arnzen Arms, and today I'm going to talk about some flashlights that we carry in the shop, some stuff we recommend, and some considerations when choosing a light. Just because it's bright outside doesn't mean you don't need a flashlight. It's always handy to carry one around. We have a few really awesome options here that are good for that. I'll start with the base one that we have. This is going to be the MicroStream USB. So, rechargeable flashlight, has great output for the size, does not run on your alkaline cell batteries. It's got a closed lithium cell, and you've got the charger port right there. It comes with the charging cable. I just have it live in my car, so if I need to add some juice back to my flashlight, I do it on my drive. It's good to go by the time I get to work. Works great for that. Easy to throw in a purse, any of your pockets, coin pocket, if it's great for that. So, and at the price tag, you're just about 33 bucks for one of those. You know, they make great stocking stuffers going here into the holiday season. So, really awesome option to consider. Other option to consider, the other one that I carry is going to be one of the EDC lights from Surefire. So they have the larger version, that is this one, and they also have the shorter single cell version, depending on what pocket size you have and how much light you want to carry. This one has 1200 lumens of full output with terrific candela, which is your throw, and I can get into that in a moment. So next one, if you need output but are on more of a budget, because the EDC is kind of expensive for flashlights, the G2X from Surefire is honestly my favorite all-around light. It's at a good price tag, it has terrific output, it has good controls, it's light. I've had one of those for a number of years now. I've had that one fly around all over the planet with me. The next one, this is a newer offering from Surefire. This is their Stiletto. So this light is meant to be your very pocketable everyday carry light. They built the battery to work well for carrying, so you don't have this rounded tube. It's honestly much more like a small cell phone. So very flat, very thin. 3 output settings, so you've got 5 lumens for your general small tasks, 250, which would be good navigating around your house when the lights go out, and then 650, which is going to be, you know, a good bright light for maybe outdoor if you're camping, if you're trying to find your keys that you dropped under your car or something like that. Again, this one recharges off of a USB, so you could just have it sitting in your car if you wanted to, or recharge it on your nightstand with your phone. Very handy for that. And then the last one here, if you're doing work outside, so like for me down at my farm, if I need output, this is the light that's going to be that. You've got 1500 lumens, rechargeable batteries again, which I'm really sold on having rechargeables and everything. You're honestly using CR123s now is kind of like still having a VCR. So having those rechargeable cells that come with the flashlight, again, this one's a USB rechargeable battery, very easy to recharge, and the output on this thing is outstanding. So with that, for different considerations for different lights, now that we've run over the options, you know, for me, I carry 2 lights every day. This stream light, this is my task light. If I need to look down a bore, if I need to, you know, general maintenance on the car, stuff like that, this works beautifully for that. Small, fits in a tight spaces, it's easy for me to carry in my pocket. Now, the EDC that I carry from Surefire, this I have with the Theorem switchback on the back here, which is a whole other product you can look into, but short story on it is it helps replace having a light mounted on my pistol, because I can just run it like it's an X300 right there, and I can do a demo on that later. This isn't a product we sell in the store, something I have on there just to explain it. That though, so with the reason I have that light separate is that is the light I have if stuff gets unpleasant. So very high output. You know, if I need to get, you know, absolute definitive information from someplace, this is the light that's going to do it for me. And, you know, comfortable work distance, in my opinion, on this light's about 100 yards, 100 to 150. So, you know, any of your parking garages, most of your city streets, you've got a lot of throw, a lot of places you can look and see into the dark corners. So, you know, carrying a flashlight, I think honestly is more imperative than having a gun if you're concerned about personal security. If you can see bad things, you can avoid bad things. The other thing too is, honestly, if you are looking at it from the bad guy's perspective, the dude that's walking around with a flashlight looking around for stuff, you're probably going to think he's a cop, and if nothing else, he's obviously a poor choice of target, because that dude's heads up, or chick, his head's up, paying attention, looking at what's going on around them. So even just having something like this microstream to do that with, just get into your car in the Walmart parking lot, you know, anything like that, gonna make you a harder person to victimize. That's the rough overview. There are a ton of flashlight options out there. We're starting to see some more boutique companies come onto the scene, and I think we're going to see a lot of really exciting developments in flashlights in the next few years. Big one being right now shifting away from the old single-use disposable alkaline or lithium-ion batteries and moving into a rechargeable lithium-ion or something like that. So that's the basics of lights. I'm kind of the resident light nerd, so if you want to come by and talk more, ask more questions, you can hit me up on our social media or stop by the shop, give the shop a call, and I'm happy to talk to you about it. So thanks for tuning in.